bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Barry. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Levitt. On the move now. And the receiver wide open for an easy catch. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. A gain makes it second and medium. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but they put themselves in a manageable third down situation. Now you have everything at your disposal. You can continue to run it or you can throw it. You've got to keep the pass rush off of you, and they've been able to do that.
Gets nothing again. Sets up a fourth and short.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback dropping back. A fourth down completion to the running back. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fourth down conversion to keep this opening drive alive. There'll be a rule down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Breaking into the clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. He runs it into the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. The shotgun running play call. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Fires quickly to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. The receiver makes the catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Barry. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. They'll run it from the gun. He's got room to run. Look out. Pulling toward the end zone. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add the lead down with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And at first down, they go right back to him. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to throw. It's Reed. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the first down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Gonna run it. It's Barry. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff again. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
And the back now goes in motion. To throw, it's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
They mix it up with a run. Look out, he's breaking free. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. We know LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
The last thing you want to do in particular on 1st and goal is force the ball into coverage. That's a great decision by this quarterback to just throw it away, live to snap it on 2nd down.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled there by the defense. We got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. On the return, he'll be tackled in the end zone. A touchback.
Incredible answer by this defense. They talk about sudden change defense all the time throughout the country. What do you do right after a turnover? Having to go on the field, and this defense responds with a turnover of their own. Back-to-back snaps with a pick. These defenses are showing out.
And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. The Tigers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Reed. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I know this isn't his main job, but man, in modern football, you've got to have a running back that can be a threat out of the backfield.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. The offense starts with a short field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. shotgun, handoff inside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Caught near the sticks, it's Wilson. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They're going to run it. Eludes a tackle. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain. Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Caught over the middle, it's Corton. Breaks free in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Handoff on a single back formation.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got a man down the middle, and they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's in the clear. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Owens. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Low man wins. They get lower than that center, than the guard. They push everybody back right into the chest of the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
To throw, it's Levitt. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, Chris, sometimes you just get a fortunate bounce, and right here, that bounce for the offense was tremendous, but also credit the hustle of the other players. They're trying to get blocks, and they're in the area so they can recover that fumble.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this fourth down play. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
Chris, I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
That's a decision we're going to talk about for a long time, going for it on fourth down. Great stop by this defense. And now a legacy-defining opportunity. This quarterback jogs on the field. If you make a couple of throws, you get a score, you'll be a legend.
Now Texas A&M calls their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Takes the handoff again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the Aggies will now spend their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
What a big conversion on third down. I know they were in field goal range, right on the outskirts of field goal range, but they wanted more, and they got a big completion, and now set up inside the 10, first and goal. That is a massive, massive completion from this quarterback, and now they're set up to punch it in the end zone.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top here in the final minute.
That is great execution. You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But is there too much time left? Now you've got a chance as the opposing offense to get on the field and go match it.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Reed. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Here comes the rush. He gets the first and still going. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.